That was a relaxing shower. Now where did I put that shirt? Well, there. I didn't see you there, Tiger. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I didn't hear you enter the room. Is it still storming outside by any chance? Jeez, that's some heavy downpour. It's a good thing my place isn't that far. Otherwise, we'd both be soaked to the bone. You feeling better now, yeah? It'd be pretty bad if you came down with the cold. It'd be really bad if you got sick after this as well. I guess I'd have to take responsibility for that, wouldn't I? I don't mind waiting on your hand and foot until you got better. I'm sure you wouldn't oppose to something like that, hmm? Well, that was unexpected. Didn't see that rainfall coming. You checked it too, right? The weather forecast, I mean. They said the whole day would be sunny. What a bummer. It's too bad we had to cut down our schedule outside so short. Now you're stuck with me until this storm dies down, unfortunately. However, I can't help but feel happy about your little misfortune. It seems my precious time with you got extended, so I can't complain. Hmm? Why are you still looking away? I'm dressed now, if that's what you're so concerned about. Aw, what a darling you are, so considerate of my image. But, oh dear, if that's how flustered you've become, imagine how you'd react if I told you the bad news. Well, there's good news, and there's bad news. Which one do you want to hear? Well, the good news is, you can stay at my place. Hmm? Don't you get it? So the bad news, take a look at this. You'll be totally blown away if you take a step outside. And when we look out the window, you might as well have a third shower today. Listen. I don't mind if you stuck around for the night. It's an honor for me. But I won't stop you if you really gotta head home, though. I feel like it'd be a safer endeavor if you stayed with me. I won't get a wink of sleep when I'm busy worrying about whether you got home safely or not. So what do you say? Wise decision. I'll be sure to take care of you tonight. Is there anything you need? I'd prepare a midnight snack for you, but it seems like we're still full from our afternoon dinner. You know how much I like spoiling you, especially after that stunt you pulled on me last time. It was rather awfully generous of you to take care of our last date, so I really wanted to repay the favor here. I might as well ask what you want for breakfast then. I was planning to break out the good old instant ramen, but since you'll be here, I'd have to step up my game just a bit. What do you prefer? I guess I can prefer congee. Or some eggs. Ooh, I hadn't had pancakes in a while. I can prepare rice, but I'd have to think of something else to go along with it. You think I'm getting too serious about it? What can I say? I just want to be a good host for you. Hey, I take pride in taking care of others. It's just something I do, I guess. I do head out to parties sometimes, and I just get so worried about them when they're looking all exhausted. My tolerance isn't that low. I can hold my own liquor, and lots of people ask me to watch others just 'cause I'm sober. I like providing hospitality to friends. That's all. I can't go disappointing you now, so please complain if something isn't to your liking, okay? Right. About your sleeping quarters. Oh. Well then. How do I put this? Nothing. It's just that I got one bed. It's not every day that I expect guests. And the rent's cheaper with a single bedroom. I can't have you sleeping on the couch, that's just rude of me to do. Come on. Let's compromise here. You take this side, and I take that side. Sound fair? Good. There'll be no problems then. It's not as if it's a bad thing. I suppose we've done far more intimate things compared to sleeping in the same bed. You're my best friend, of course. We're that close, aren't we? I'm totally okay with it. I don't think it's a strange thing at all. But you... You're a special case in that matter. No. It's not bad, but... Forget about it. Don't worry your pretty little head with such nonsense. So, are you okay with the arrangements? You sure you won't feel weird with me beside you? You know, I can make the couch bearable for myself if that's what floats your boat. I don't mind. Is that so? Can't argue if you're the one insisting on laying down with me. Sorry I couldn't let you sleep in peace. Plus, I tend to shift a lot in my sleep. Don't be surprised if you wake up in a headlock because of me. Actually, you can smack me in the morning for it if it gets too much. Or better yet, push me off the bed. I'll take no offense at all. So... What? For real? You won't mind at all? You better watch what you say, darling. Those words can drive a girl like me crazy, you know? Alright. Let's just settle into bed now, yeah? It's kinda late. I guess traffic really does make time fly fast. I'll just go and turn off the light and... I'm gonna get in now, okay? Whoa, since when did this bed feel so warm? Not that I'm complaining at all. Jeez, was that your arm? You're freezing. Were you in the freezer the whole time I was taking my shower? Yikes. Come closer, darling. Let me warm you up. Feeling better now? I gotta say, you're so cold. You should have told me to turn up the heat. Or perhaps... Did you just want me to hold you? I wouldn't hold that against you, baby. Hey, is this alright with you? Just asking because I can get pretty touchy, you know? I don't want to do something you don't like, and I'm kinda nervous. I don't usually get so jumpy with others, but you're real special to me. You're my partner here, my accomplice, the Clyde to my body. I wouldn't exactly be the happiest person if you didn't want to stick around anymore, so... You moved my hands closer to your chest. Do you like it when I hold you like this? I always imagined being the small spoon, but... This isn't bad at all. I like this position, as long as you're the one right next to me. The things you do to me, I wonder if you can feel my heartbeat right now. I should be so embarrassed, but oddly enough, I'm not. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't do this with just anyone, you know? It may seem like I can just get about anyone into my bed, but I've only reserved this spot for you. I don't do this with any of my friends or whoever. You're the first one I've actually stayed in the same bed with. Sure, there's a fraction of cute people in this world, but you're the only one I really want. Besides, you'll always be my number one. It's gonna take a lot to pry you from my hands. Well, that's because you're mine, and I'm not too fond of sharing. You don't have to point it out like that. I am pouting. Just not a fan of imagining you cuddling up to anyone else. You don't need to buy a furnace or anything. Just come to me and I'll warm you up, free of charge. And I'm available 24/7, baby. On the second thought, perhaps I should charge you. Hmm? What do you think? Maybe I should charge you with more dates, or maybe a house call. Or better yet, I should take my free kisses. Would you like that? Huh? You'd actually... Hmm... You really, really should be careful with what you say. You make my punishment sound more like a blissful paradise, but I guess I won't argue with you on that. It's a better more excuse for me to get close to you. Well, aren't you the creative one? You know, I wouldn't mind at all if you ended up living with me. I'm serious. Think about it. I can do the cooking, and if our schedules match, I can drive you to wherever you need to go. You'd have to do a bit of the cleaning on some days, though. But your rent would be at how about an 80% discount? You underestimate my income. It's like being married. Why don't we just speed through to the office and register our marriage? Hmm? It's too soon, baby. What are you gonna do now? Dream about the domestic life? I can't really see you right now in the dark. That's a shame. I just want to look into those eyes of yours, and perhaps trace your face with a finger. Maybe cradle your cheek with my palm and simply adore you. You're such a blessing, you know? Billions of people in the world, and you're right here in my arms. What more could I ever ask for? Possibly a nice house for us to live in. Maybe a dog or a cat. Whatever you want. And we can work on the list later. Doesn't really matter to me though. Being with you is what matters the most for me. Just me and my darling. Gosh, I'm so lucky. Oh, it's late. Well, to sleep now, Tiger. Do you need anything else? Alright, alright. I'll shut up and... Huh? You cheeky little thing. Who gave you the right to bury yourself in my chest like that? Well, I guess I can't argue. You are capable of turning me into an absolute idiot. But I'm not mad about it. I'll gladly play the fool for you, if it means I'm going to make you smile like that. Let me come closer, I'm freezing. And just let me wrap my arms around your waist like this. And bury myself into your hair. You know, being in this position, I wouldn't want to be the reason you get up late. Go to sleep. I'll be here in the morning. Night, darling.